We begin right now with Chief White House correspondent John Roberts, who's been traveling with the president. Good morning, John.
Brett, good morning to you. What we're witnessing unfold here in Singapore could be truly historic. What happens here over the next few days could begin the process to eliminate one of the gravest threats facing the world. Or it could go nowhere. President Trump touched down in Singapore, pronouncing that he is feeling good about the prospects of his meeting with Kim Jong-un. But as he departed the G7 summit in Quebec, President Trump acknowledged he was flying into the unknown.
It's unknown territory in the truest sense. But I really feel confident. I feel that Kim Jong-un wants to do something great for his people, and he has that opportunity. And he won't have that opportunity again. It's never going to be there again.
Kim Jong-un had arrived earlier in the day, traveling farther than he ever has as North Korea's leader, courtesy of China's national airline. Kim later meeting with the summit host, Singapore's Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong. President Trump will meet with Loong today. The red line at Tuesday's talks, the complete, irreversible, and verifiable dismantling of North Korea's nuclear program. President Trump has stated repeatedly that he will walk away if he doesn't see progress, and that he will know quickly whether progress is possible.
How long will it take to figure out whether or not they're serious? I said maybe in the first minute. You know, the way they say that you know if you're going to like somebody in the first 5 seconds. You ever hear that one? Well, I think that very quickly I'll know whether or not something good is going to happen.
Back home, calls for the president to bring whatever deal he cuts with Kim to Congress. Massachusetts Senator Ed Markey, who never asked for President Obama's Iran deal to be ratified, says Congress should have its say.
I think it would be wise for the president to come to Congress to ensure that there is a ratification of any agreement which does take place between the North Koreans and the United States.
But President Trump had already preempted Markey, saying on Friday he would make any agreement with North Korea a treaty, unlike the Iran deal.
I would only do a deal if I get it through Congress. I wouldn't do like Obama did.
As he arrives in Singapore for perhaps the most important meeting of his presidency, President Trump leaves behind grumbling allies at the G7. After President Trump departed Quebec, Canada's Prime Minister ripped him up one side and down the other on trade.
It's kind of insulting. And I highlighted that it was not helping in our renegotiation of NAFTA.
That prompted retaliation from President Trump, who tweeted he has instructed our U.S. reps not to endorse the summit communique and criticized Trudeau as dishonest and weak. Chief Economic Advisor Larry Kudlow said Trudeau stabbed the president in the back, double-crossed him.
Trudeau decided to attack the president. That's the key point. And yes, if you attack this president, he's going to fight back.
Kudlow added there is no room for a show of weakness before this important summit on Tuesday. And here's the way it will unfold. The president's first meeting will occur at 9 o'clock in the morning Singapore time. It will be a one-on-one with Kim Jong-un, just the two leaders plus their interpreters. An expanded bilateral meeting will happen later on in the day. President Trump said yesterday that he hopes it's an opportunity for them to finally meet face-to-face, adding he also hopes they like each other. Brett?
There's always that. John Roberts just around the block here in Singapore. John, thanks.